welcome to another 978 Customs. And this Aaron Eggman Spider-Man comes with this head, which is Aaron Eggman.
My son and I shopped off and it was tempting, almost let Spider-Man pass, but I had to get him.
YouTube, welcome back to another 978 Customs video. And today we got Peter Parker as the Goblin. Now, if you guys don't know, this Peter Parker shares a lot of similarities to the 616 Peter Parker, which is the regular Spider-Man. The only difference is in this universe, when Gwen Stacy died, he kind of retired as the Spider-Man. But what happened was Green Goblin, Norman Osborn, killed Gwen Stacy, and out of revenge, Peter killed the Goblin, who later became his own version of the Goblin, and then later was hunted by the Inheritors. So Spider-Woman came from a different dimension or universe and tried to recruit him to fight with the spiders, but he didn't want to do it until she revealed that she was actually Gwen Stacy from a different universe. And so he ended up fighting and sacrificed himself in order to save her because he couldn't do it in his own universe. And that was a pretty heroic thing for Peter Parker. Even if he is a bad guy, he still has those same responsibility issues, and that's why I love Spider-Man. And in this universe, he has the same powers as Peter Parker, as the 616. So everything's pretty much the same, except he has the Goblin powers now. So he carries pumpkin bombs, he has a glider, he has a pouch, he has a mask, but he's still Peter Parker deep down inside. If you guys are interested in making this Peter Parker, it's pretty simple. All you gotta do is get a hobgoblin and paint it. It's pretty simple. That's pretty much it. I mean, what I did was cut around the shoulders on the torso so I can be able to articulate it a little more. I got a satchel on it. That satchel belongs to the Mary Jane 2-pack. It just looks better, and I traded it. I gave her the black one, or the purple one. But this is Goblin, nothing different. I just took the cape off, and I added a Peter Parker head from the 2-pack just because it does look cool, and I have a couple pictures I can show you afterwards. But if you want to compare him to Hobgoblin, we can do that really quick. No cool transition on this one. I only have one extra Hobgoblin, and he's in the box. He was on the Wall of Fame, so I'm not going to open him. But you guys can clearly see that the colors are different. Nothing else is different. It's just red over the orange. Now, I didn't have to touch any of the blue. For the most part, I just had to really kind of match the blue to the face. So it was just getting a metallic blue with another shade and putting it together. It was actually yellow. A little bit of yellow and metallic blue, and you'll get this shade of like bluish green that just goes with the Hobgoblin. Now, normally I wouldn't co-sign a simple repaint and then redistribute as a brand new figure, but to be honest, I wouldn't even be mad if Hasbro did this. If they just repainted this figure, gave us a Peter Parker head, boom. What do you guys think? Is that a bad idea? I mean, wouldn't it be cool just to have a Spider-Verse wave? Having an alternate head definitely makes it a fun figure. I don't know, I think it should just be standard for Hasbro to have two heads and an alternate pair of hands. That's it. And then release accessory packs like the WWE figures. They put accessory packs. There's only 3 of them, but Hasbro should really consider putting out accessory packs. Heads, weapons, hands, scarves, clothing, things like that. I definitely pick up. What do you guys think about that idea? Now, the cool thing is the blue Goblin head does come out of the hood. The only problem is you can't put the hood over the Peter Parker head. It's too big. But whatever. He can hold the hood as if he took it off. Someone recommended I get a mask, the death mask, that comes with the Thanos Select figure. It was a really cool mask, and that's a really good idea. But I don't have that mask. I don't have that figure, so I'm not going to use it. But that was definitely a cool idea. Now that I look at it, I would actually prefer a different head sculpt. This just sits a little too low. Makes it look like he has no neck. But otherwise, I could manipulate it to make it sit a little higher, so I'm not mad again if they did give us that. But that's what he does come with. It'll be a glider, a hood, the blue mask, head, and then the alternate head, also the satchel. But let me give you guys a closer look at the head. Now, I tried to match that metallic blue as close as I could. Also, I left the eyes red and the teeth yellow, the way they were factory painted. I just think it looks good. The red on blue with the red on blue with the clothes, it matches. But in the comics, the eyes are white and the teeth are super white. If you guys want, I can show you this hood really quick. Originally, it was just orange. You can see on the inside, it still is. And this head does go on and off pretty easy. You won't have any rubbing. It slips in and out. But I like it. And it just goes right on the head, right on the neck peg. You just pop it off. You can see it's still orange. And it just slips right in pretty easy. Now, I never mind handling these figures because, again, for me, that's the main purpose. I'd like to pose them around. So I try to minimize paint rub as much as possible. With this, again, I didn't have to prepare it much. I just painted over it. But where I did prepare, you should be fine as well. The wrists seem to be durable. You can do this all day if you want. And you'll be fine. Same with the ankles. So that's all I really did. Just sand down the ankle joints and the wrist joints. Take off the wrist guards and then paint over them. Also had to sand down on the bottom of the feet in order to have that ankle pivot and not have any orange showing. But your arms are good. And I also prepared the neck. I usually forget saying that. The neck is key, it's pivotal. When you get that head movement up and down, you don't want to see any paint rub or chipping, so make sure you do the neck. But YouTube, as usual, if you like this video and you want to see more Spider-Man customs, feel free to like, comment down below, let me know what you want to see next, and subscribe if you haven't. See you on the next one.